custom and courtesy required the reverential address of grandfather. A smile creased the wrinkled old face. "You learn quickly and well, my son. But," he continued in Cheyenne, "your face shows signs of great weariness. Come quickly. We will give you life." From the outside, no one would ever have guessed a house existed in this rugged country. True, there was the strip of macadam, beginning abruptly and ending nowhere, but the desert behind the San Bernardino Mountains was filled with similar strips from land development schemes that had never gotten off the ground. Subdivision stakes, followed by a short strip of paving and an office in a trailer, some flapping colored plastic flags, and there it was. Instant land promotion, California style. Some had made it big, others had not. No one familiar with the ups and downs of California land promotions would find the 1.25 macadam strip cause for curiosity. Professor Haskins had the ideal hideaway. The crusty old professor of geology and minerals, now retired from the faculty of the University of Southern California, had built wisely and well, making sure of his privacy from a world he deemed gone mad, by locating in one of the many abandoned borax mines that dotted the Calico Mountains. Using native stone and adobe mud, the above-ground portions of the house blended perfectly into the surrounding terrain, so much so that one could nearly fall through a recessed picture window before realizing it was there. The remainder of his house, a small lab, kitchen, theater, art gallery, library, and bedrooms, 10 of them. For although the professor thought the world insane, he had many friends who came for lengthy visits, was built into the shafts, slopes, and tunnels of the old mine. It was into one of these that David Red Eagle led the exhausted Mark Hardin. This was a special place, built by the old Indian to heal him from the effects of the mafia-induced auto accident that had claimed the life of Donna Morgan, Professor Haskins' niece, and left Mark for a dead man on a mountainside far from the stronghold. Well down the tunnel, near its junction with a deep flooded shaft, was built a sweat lodge, exact in every detail to those used a century before by Mark's ancestors for puberty rites and purification rituals. Mark could see from the small wisp of smoke as it was drawn rapidly off and up an adjacent shaft by a strong draft that Red Eagle had been preparing for him. He shucked off his clothes and stood naked before the entrance. The old man mumbled ritual words that were only half heard and less understood by Mark. Then he signaled that Mark should enter. The inside was illuminated.